but it comes on there. See if it comes on first. Well, hello everybody. It's Gramps on the road, believe it or not. And tonight, it's not coming from the studio. We're coming from Aerial Views and Histories UK's house. And I'm going to say hello to Steve.
Hello.
And to Kev,
hello.
Kraggs' channel. So boys, the first question is open to the pair of you, whoever wants to answer first. It's basically, how long have you both been on YouTube?
Do you want to hit that one first, or?
Well, I've been on YouTube for quite a few years now, probably about 5 or 6 years. But I only uploaded a couple of videos, and they were just for friends to be able to see. It's only recently I've started adding quite a lot more videos, and they're mainly sort of live videos from the Yardbirds.
Yeah. And I do believe, Kev, that you go out with Steve on.
I do, yeah.
When he goes on his escapades or
yes.
whatever you want to call them, you know.
Our little adventures.
Yes, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say hello to Ian Drones Gaming and DJ I'm Tony and Brokeneck all the way from Alaska. And it's good afternoon to you, is it? It's what time is it here? About 9 p.m. or just after. And it's the first time I've tried this OBS streaming, and in charge of the OBS tonight is Steve. So Steve, what got you into YouTube?
Originally, I used to like eating very hot chilies, so I started doing recordings and stuff of me eating world's hottest chilies, and not just one at a time, but numerous in one video. You've seen the videos.
I have. I've seen a few of them.
From there, I gave up on that because they didn't agree with me anymore. Started a gaming channel. That chili channel went back about 10 years ago. Started a gaming channel, sort of just dabbled in that for a bit. And then started up Absolute Bar Steward, which is a channel that's hosted at the Yardbirds, the club where I work, where me and a co-worker, Beth, we do loads of crazy drinking challenges and just get hammered on camera. Just chatting and whatnot. And then I started Aerial Views and Histories the end of June this year, and then just came to me in a dream, and I thought, time to do it.
And that's what first got you doing it then.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say hello to Beauty on the Budget, Jeanette
Right.
Pickering,
Right.
White Rose Adventures. Good evening all. Hope that you like this Gramps on tour and the OBS setup that we've got tonight, and I really appreciate Steve's help on doing this. We've got the 3 cameras set up in the same room, and as you can see, Steve's Mavic, that's the broken one, that's the one that he crashed, I believe. How did you crash that, by the way, Steve?
I'd had my Mavic, and this was before the Mavic 2 came out. I'd had it about 4 weeks, nearly 4 weeks. When I'd finished work, I was on the shutdown at the time, working every night, and I finished work, got back in the morning. A friend of mine from work came with me. We went to Cleethorpes, the bit behind the Fitties. I'm sure most people know about that. It's a popular drone spot. He had a few goes, it was all good, and then I decided, I'll show you some tricks. Put it in sport mode, full speed, and I was swooping it low and everything. And I swooped it that low, we both had to sort of dive out of the way. And then by the time as it went past, I turned round and I see a signpost there, but it was too late by then. It went head first into a signpost at full speed.
Terrible. This is what pilots are like, isn't it?
These drone pilots.
Yeah.
So irresponsible.
Yeah. But fortunate enough, he went on a shutdown and got another one, didn't you, lad?
Yeah. So I got a new one.
Yeah. So, Kev, can you tell us a bit about what got you into filming? Making, creating films for your YouTube channel, and how long you have been actually a creative filmmaker.
Creative filmmaker. Well, I mean, it started with the Yardbirds, I suppose. I mean, I've been taking photographs, still photos and video for years on and off. Just because I enjoy doing it really. But more recently, since I've been going to the Yardbirds, and I've been going about a year and a half now, I've seen so many bands that I really enjoy, and I like to get a couple of songs, you know, for my own enjoyment, and I thought I'd share them with others, you know, and plus hopefully also sort of promote the Yardbirds as well.
Yeah. Cool, there's a few in the chat now. I'll just stop there. Hello, Cargo619, thanks a lot for coming in. Who else we got in? Alina Rabina, hello. Barry's Views, never drink and fly at the same time. Yes, well, these two, hello Cheery Giggles, these two work in a bar, or Steve does, Kev doesn't. Kev goes and watches the groups there. We haven't seen any, you know, have you uploaded any videos that you've done in the Yardbirds to
Yeah, there's quite a few now, there's about 10 maybe.
Can you put the link into Kev's channel for me, please, Steve?
Yeah.
Okay. Seems as, you know.
Okay, give me one sec.
Can I just say hello to Emma Maria? That's my daughter. She's in the chat as well.
Oh, that's nice. So don't forget, support each other if you don't support each other. And Pixie, I missed your live stream earlier on because I was here trying to set this OBS up. So I will go back and watch that later on and leave a comment. These two are on the Jack Daniels and Coke. Yeah?
Grease the wheels. Just
to grease the wheels. And there's me on the coffee with oh hell, a Marvel mug by the looks of this. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's me missing.
And I'll tell you what, Lauren makes a beautiful cup of coffee.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Oh yeah, and besides us three here, we've got the gorgeous Lauren, and we've got Kev's wife, Angela, and just sat here watching the stream. They're not playing games, you know, which is surprising. So he's just looking for.
I've put Kraggs' link in already.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Are you sharing it on?
I am. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's just. Don't forget to share the stream.
Just sharing it.
Yeah. I can't see the chat at the moment, so I do apologise.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Cargo. Oh, Jack and Coke. I like it. Good choice, gentlemen. Yeah, it is. Yeah, see, you're getting praised for that.
Well, yeah, I'm on spice rum, but that's...
You're on the spice rum? Oh, you like spice rum? Yeah, my daughter does. Oh, yeah, she loves it.
Bit of spice rum.
Yeah, is that what you went to Oldies for then?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then, could you tell us a bit about where you grew up in Grimsby or Cleethorpes and what job you do now then?
Well, I was born in Grimsby and I've lived here all my life really. We lived in Horncastle for a couple of years when I was a kid, but other than that we've lived in Grimsby all my life. And I work at Novartis, which is for anyone that doesn't know, is a pharmaceutical company, and I've worked there for 24 years.
Oh, so you're nearly due for...
Oh, I'm due for retirement soon, I hope. Yeah.
Oh, so you can join the ranks that I'm on now.
And I'm well looking forward
to it. Yeah. And what about you, Steve? Is the Yardbirds the only job that you've done in your life, or have you?
I've done many jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done industrial cleaning, drove reach trucks in warehouses and cold stores.
Yeah.
Bar work all over. I've worked in fish factories. Worked in a polythene factory for a fair bit, and miscellaneous other jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always try and keep busy.
Oh yeah, and how many nights a week now do you work at the Yardbirds?
2 or 3 at the minute.
And you can manage on that then, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's decent then. So, Kev, can you tell us what camera equipment you use and what editing software that you use?
Well, for editing at the moment, I'm playing around with a few different programs. I've downloaded a couple. As far as the camera, it's an iPhone 7.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I don't like about Apple and the iPhone, but it's got a really good camera.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get the what's it called? What it's called?
The Osmo.
Yeah, the Osmo Pocket.
Oh, you're going for that one.
Yeah, that's the gimbal camera.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm looking hopefully early next year.
Yeah, £359, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then it's about £60 for the Wi-Fi station if you want the Wi-Fi
Oh, right,
station.
right. Well, yeah.
So somewhere around there. I'm just checking on the chat now. Those pesky cusses are getting in the way of my YouTubing. Have a fantastic. Oh, cheers, then, Broke Neck. Jeanette, Pixie has gone mad. Why is Pixie gone mad? That's out, Jerry. Barry, no, I don't. I'm only here for the drink. Yeah, that's all. I'm here. Hello, Elegant Homestead, and Ian Matthews. Nice to see you in as well. So, my OBS young man here, Steve, he's supposed to be altering the camera angles every now and again.
Yeah, sorry, I was just making sure this was shared.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
he
where
has.
it should be.
He has shared the stream. That's it. That's the only thing. I don't know how many we've got on watching.
Down bottom right of this
Oh,
video,
15. Oh, we've got 15 on. Oh, that's not bad then for a time with Gramps. One last time when I interviewed High Velocity Savage, I had 49. That's my record. And I'm sorry I seem to be looking up. It's just that the camera's looking up and I'm tending to talk to these two. So you'll have to forgive me if I don't see all the chat tonight, because it's a different setup. It makes it all, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, see. So I'm relying on you.
Yeah.
If you see any new ones,
Yeah.
welcome them to the stream.
Okay.
So I'm just, because I haven't prepared for this one. It's unlike me, because Steve hasn't got that many on his channel, but since I've known him, he's got into live streaming. You've learned a bit from talking to me, I think, so you said.
Yeah.
You don't like me really, but that this is something that we've got to get over, and I'm finding it, because I haven't prepared myself, I'm finding it very, very difficult at present. I must remember to look at the camera and not at the screen, shouldn't I? So then, Kev, how many adventures have you been on with this young man, Steve?
It's about 4 now, is it? Was it
About
3?
about 3 or 4, yeah.
3 or 4,
a couple
yeah.
of mini adventures here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and where are those adventures been?
Well, what we try and do is get a full day out of it, don't we? We try and fit a few different places in. So the first one we went on was we actually travelled probably the furthest we've been, which was down to Peterborough area, where we did RAF Upward, and visited a couple more places on the way back.
Skidbrook Church.
Skidbrook Church. Oh,
RAF
that was the first one,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Skidbrook Church and Steadygot. Yeah, sorry. No, that was a shorter one. We actually just did an afternoon on that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'd forgotten that.
We
one.
did that quick visit to
We did Nettleham Hall.
Nettleham Hall. Then last time we did, not last time, the time before we did Driftfield.
Yeah.
RAF Driftfield, and we was going to do the Stalingrad AA batteries, but we couldn't get there in time, could we? And it was freezing. It was absolutely freezing. It was howling with wind, wasn't it? It was hammering down. I mean, I was lucky to get any footage from Driftfield, from the drone anyway.
Yeah.
And obviously on the vlog video I did, I shared, a bit of that drone footage. But that guy at Driftfield was ace, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, great guy.
Yeah. He could have kicked us off, but he was like, "Oh no, it's all right," and then told us where that lightning
Told us
was, and it was like, "Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that's amazing." From there we went on to the Wilberforce House and the Street Life Museum and a bit of other stuff. And then the last one was RAF Goxhill.
Yes.
And that Georgian Manor House and the Stalingrad AA batteries. We finally got there, so we did an exploration at night in the woods, and I've done the video already, but I'm waiting for the opportune moment. So straight after this stream, I'm gonna put that video on for everyone to watch.
Well, that's really good then. That's really good then, Steve.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Yeah, he's not doing his job. These amateur. What can I say?
Just amateurs.
Yeah, amateurs.
We're amateurs.
Yeah.
I get it.
I've just got to say hello to Baz Burton as well. I'm watching on TV, Keith, so not much in chat. So, Bella,
Sorry.
if you go on to the YouTube channel, you can pop out the chat onto your TV as well, because that's the way we've got this set up. We've got the everything on the TV. We've got the chat separately. We've also got it in the OBS, haven't we? Yeah, that Steve set up. So I mean, Pixie knows how to do all this, but we are going to have to do a tutorial at one time, you know.
Yeah, I think so.
Because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of tutorials out there, but you know, until you've done it yourself, you really can't teach anybody else how to do it, can you?
No.
And like last night, we had the 3 on the screen through Skype, didn't we? And that was all through Steve persisting in working it all out, wasn't it?
Well, that'll be coming soon. I'm doing a stream tomorrow night, actually, Wednesday night, with Jay and the Haunted Adventurer and yourself as well.
Yeah.
And then that's all going to be through Skype, so there'll be 4 separate windows. And it does tend to be like the bigger channels and the bigger streams that tend to do, you know, the multicam setup and everything. A lot of people do the Google Hangouts and whatnot, and that, don't get me wrong, that's a good way to get into live streaming, but OBS is the way to go.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. Can we just say hello to your to Finn?
Oh yeah, FSV. How's it going, dude? My young apprentice.
Yeah.
Yeah. One sec. Am I right to put his him on as a mod on there?
Yeah.
FSV. Put your channel URL in there, mate.
Well, all they've got to do is go on the 3 dots and then they'll
that's all good.
Finn, are you going to come, because you're finishing school this week, isn't it, Friday?
Mm-hmm.
So will he be on your live stream next week?
I'm sure it can be arranged.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have. Are you going live next Saturday, Sunday, Ian Matthews? Oh, so Ian goes. Yeah, Ian. Yeah, you'll have to let us know if you're going live. We've got 15 watching, which is good. So what else can I ask you to then? Now, what are your plans for 2019 as a pair going out on your adventures?
I was planning on making it official with Kev.
That's a strange way.
Could you elaborate on that, Steve, please?
I'm just having a laugh.
You're going to make it official? I thought Kev was a married man. And I thought,
So did I.
Yeah. Or you got something going on, you know? Before we go on to that, I did see that Pixie asked what's wrong with your Mavic, because I think he's interested in buying it for a tenner and getting it repaired.
I can show you on the camera. Essentially, the bodywork on it's all fine. The bottom panel was replaced for no cost. Essentially, with the gimbal guard on, everything looks fine, but it's
don't take it off because it'll all fall apart, you said.
No, but it's okay. Look, the camera is all completely off, just hanging by a thread. And also, I got a quote to fix that camera issue, which is about 300 something pounds, which I was going to do, and obviously by then I agreed to them sort of terms that it would be that. But then once they opened it up, they said, no, now we've opened it up, there's a problem with core board A, and the actual quote to fix it then was 730 something pounds, which, you know, at the time, brand new, 800 quid, new controller, new battery as well, and another year's warranty. It's a no-brainer. Yeah. So I went with a new one. I'm hoping that at some point the parts will become cheap enough that I will be able to fix this. That's why for now it's just an expensive ornament for now.
It's there as a life lesson.
It is a life lesson. I wanted it mounted on the wall originally. You know, just to be like,
The only one is getting. Is not getting any more after that.
You and me both, Barry. Steve, you're better rephrase that, mate. Wow, what did you say? Oh, yeah. I was wondering. Say, I'm just looking at Jeanette's getting worried here. Yeah. Oh, hello, Nature Nerd Outdoors. I'm so close to 8:20. Well, Dr. Fishing and Travel. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Gramps' interview with these two great creators who live locally. So then, lads, let's get back to what your plans are besides the wedding in 2019 after Kev gets divorced and Lauren throws you out. When will the big day arrive so we can all know, you know? And, have we all
get an invite, don't worry.
And we all, that's what I was going to say.
Right. It'll be a beautiful day.
Yeah. So what are your plans then for 2019?
Kev, over to you, mate.
More of the same. I'm always trying to think of places, you know, and I think it's going to be January now before we go out again. I don't think we're going to manage anything in December, but if anybody has any ideas, we're open to any ideas, really.
Yeah.
Because that's what I find is where to go.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, seems you've been to Peterborough or near there on that one. You've got to go further and further afield because we live in the sticks, don't we? You know, I mean, the road finishes here.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So you know, to find anywhere interesting, you've got to go at least 2.5 hours drive.
Well, we're into our RAF bases, aren't we?
And
there's still, I think, plenty more of those to explore.
Yeah, there is. Well, obviously with the end of World War II and the Cold War ending and whatnot, a lot of these RAF bases, you know, with the restructuring and whatnot of the RAF, you know, these places are ideal because usually they're out sort of quite far away from civilization, aren't they? You know, heavily built up areas, and because they are sort of abandoned, you know, there's nobody going to be about, and there's loads of history, so it fits in well with aerial views and histories.
Yes.
And they're great to fly as well because they're nice and open, and you aren't got to worry about too many of the drone laws, you know, about, you know, roads, built up areas, things like that, and the footage you can get from them places, you know, is just amazing. You know. Yeah. And I think the RAF Upwood video sort of proved that, you know, with the control tower and the slow flybys and everything. So. Yeah.
I'm just going to interrupt you there. Can we say hello to Foundation Aerial, Brian, and Equinox Photography Bristol UK, Nick? Welcome.
Hello.
If you don't support Aerial Views, he's going to just say something in the chat again.
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Oh, he's doing it on his phone. Oh, yeah. I mean, you could have done it on with the keyboard.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's all right. He's saying that. And have you got Kev's? Can you paste Kev's in again?
Yeah, it should still be on there. That's all good.
Yeah, because we all try to help each other in this YouTube journey.
Yes.
Don't we? You know, 18 watching he's got there, and he's got 16 on the thing, which is not bad. I'll tell you what. Tomorrow night, don't forget, Steve's doing his live stream, Aerial Views and Histories. Great live stream. He's got some great guests on it, haven't you, again?
Yeah.
You've got me, which is unlucky for some. He's got Kev on again. And
no, I'm not on.
No, Kev's not on. It was on.
I'm working.
It's
and Andy, isn't it?
Yeah, Andy from Haunted Adventure.
Yeah.
And Jay from...
Walking Out with Jay.
Yeah, Walking into the Unknown with Jay. Who's very, very new to YouTube and drones, but not to photography. So there's going to be a lot to talk about with him tomorrow night.
Hello, Drone Encounters, Matt. How are you? And Don Joyce, hello to you as well. Nice of you to come in and join the old man here, Gramps. Oh, and we've got Crimson Fantasy. Do you follow Crimson Fantasy at all, Steve? From Canada, Toronto. I've got a special interview with his father arranged. Now, his father's not a YouTuber, but when I interview Steve's dad, Crimson Fantasy's dad, I want all the questions from everybody in here.
Oh, I am. Look, Crimson Fantasy.
Yeah, so, because we want to find out what Steve was like when he was a child. You know, I've got 18 questions so far, Don, for your dad, you know, to check over, see that it's all right. And we've got Osbeach Andy in from Australia. Hi Andy, nice for you to come in. What's this? I had a very exciting noontime flight, took some simple ice footage in Canada here, got back and discovered I had footage of 2 bald eagles. Oh, I look forward to watching that done. Brilliant. Oh, I like this, very professional. Yeah, I've got Steve to thank for that. Hello, Steve.
Yeah.
He's,
That's how we do it.
yeah, and we've learnt how to do multi-windows on a Skype call. So if you are on Skype, if you can get in touch with me, my Skype name is Eagle Media 1, so we can get a Skype live stream done now, because all my streams now are going to be, Time with Gramps is going to be on OBS. Yeah, because as you
not
said,
from here.
Yeah, they will be, in the new year. As I said, this is going to be Gramps on tour, so be careful, because I might be coming to yours. This is for UK viewers only.
Yeah.
The Australian ones and the American ones, that could be arranged in the future, maybe 2020 if I get enough money saved up. But I just thought I'm going to go on tour with my series and go and meet them in their own homes. And we've got 2 lovely young ladies here who are looking after us.
Yeah, they're the in-house audience.
Yeah. And what do you think to the stream at the present, you 2 young ladies?
It's all right.
Oh.
Yep. Enjoy it.
Oh, so they're enjoying it. Oh, good. So, what was Crimson Fantasy like as a kid? I bet he was the same as he is now. Pervert, yes, Barry, could be, but we will find out. Come to Wrexham. I will do, Matt. I will do. That is definitely on, and I'll come and do a Gramps on tour from your house. Oh, that'll be good. Yeah, we'll have to look, see if there's any places down near Wrexham that you can fly, because Drone Encounters, Matt, is a droner, but he hasn't put anything up on his channel for over a year, because he's a bit like you, Steve. He likes going to all these adventure places and everything like that. I have interviewed him, so way back about a year and a half ago, but if you check his channel, he's got some decent videos on, and I think you and him would work together. So when I go down on the road, you'll have to come with us and meet up with him. If you come down this way, I'm out. Well, I know that, Barry. I knew that from the start. Barry won't have me,
Yeah.
I mean, fancy me going round to Barry's, in the summer months, on his balcony. Yeah, that's a good idea. So then, you 2, let's get back to this interview. Because 2019, we're talking about the places that you've got in mind to go. And I know it's hard to put you on the spot, but where would you like to go first?
I'd love to go to Denbigh Asylum.
Is that the Wales one?
Yeah,
That's the one I was just about
that's
to
the one
mention,
I
North Wales.
It's one we
Yeah.
planned a couple of months ago, didn't we?
Yes.
To do, and then some others took priority.
Yeah.
But we're still planning on doing that one.
Yeah. Eventually, we'll get round to
Because
that.
Yeah.
while
It's a
you're
bit of a
there,
trek, but I think
while
we'll-
you're there, you'll have to pop in and see Paul.
Well,
Do you follow his channel? 007 Vauxhall.
I believe so. Yeah.
Because he lives there, and he put a video up earlier today, a G&P one, because his mate Graham, they live there and they work together sometimes, and they were at the Mentals Gate, and I put in the comment, is Graham trying to get in instead of getting out?
Yeah.
And then they go, we're going to the Haunted Woods. So if you don't support Paul, it's Vauxhall 007, and he does a hot and spicy video every Saturday night. Brilliant, he's always got a pint in his hand, and he does all these hot and spicy ones.
Drone Encounter says no entry to the asylum, but we have a knack of finding ways in.
Yeah.
We don't break in, but we tend to get in. If you know what I mean. There's usually a way into these places.
At least.
Yeah. Well, bare minimum when we go to these places, bare minimum is a good drone flight, to get it all in and whatnot. If we can get in and explore it, that's priority number 2. But the drone flight is key, for the history videos and everything.
Yeah.
But
Hello, Darren Bray. Nice of you to come in. It's now mental fenced off with 24-hour security guards. Yeah, but Matt's been in. Yeah. You have, haven't you, Matt? I believe that you went round the Mental at Denby. Sure you did, if I remember your video. So that's one then, which I think's a good one. I'm just thinking where I could suggest going, you know.
I'll tell you what one would be good.
Yeah.
That'd be RAF Grimsby.
Waltham.
RAF Waltham, yeah. But
Yeah.
It is RAF Grimsby with Waltham in brackets, or vice versa. It used to be called RAF Grimsby.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll come on that one. Yeah.
Parts of the old runway remain.
Yeah.
Some of the old hangars remain.
Yeah.
And what better video to do being from Grimsby?
Yeah. We'll have to get Jay on that one as well. You know, have a big meet up and go out and produce, or produce different videos. But you can have my footage, I can have yours, and so forth like that. So Shrewsbury Prison. Oh, Shrewsbury Prison. Whoa, that'd be a good one. Do you reckon they'd keep us three in there? Because I think they may do. Well, they would, definitely.
Yeah, that's one Jeanette Pickering just said. Steve wanted to go to the old ski village in Sheffield.
Where's that?
Someone else mentioned
it used to be an old ski village, you know, with all the ice slopes and everything, but now it's all derelict and abandoned.
Yeah.
But you can basically just walk in.
And what about flying?
Flying it's fine, because we've got...
What's up with you two? Is
they're not even drinking.
I've just done a massive vape and Kev looked at me in absolute disgust.
Surprise, I think.
Yeah, surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So that's a good one. Because
so
I mean, when we go over, we can call it Pixies and Jeanette's for.
I can imagine the team up that'd be.
Yeah. With lemon drizzle. You know, we'll have to arrange that in the new year. Well, she's not doing a lemon drizzle. She's doing a spin-off from that. You know, she's doing an orange drizzle and a lime drizzle, which I'm looking forward to. So, are you up for that then, Chris? Arrange with Steve, and we'll come over one weekend and or midweek.
Midweek would be ideal.
Yeah. In January, and we could do that. That'd be great.
And it does look good. It looks a great place to fly as well.
Yeah.
I've done my research.
Yeah, I'm surprised Pixie ain't been there yet. Really?
No, Pixie said, "Look, I flew there, Keith, no problems."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There is a few drone videos there, but you know, you can always put your own spin on it, can't you?
Yeah. And you can get inside as well. Have a look round the building and everything like that.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'll take me toboggan then and go
I don't think much of that part of it's left, but there is little bits and bobs of it left.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all hilly and that.
What I'm pleased that some people are supporting each other. It's already been there. Yeah, I've read that, you know, and I'm hoping Baz is going to get a drone sometime in the new year. Videos up on my channel. Oh, I'll have to have a look at that then. Chris, did I miss that? How long ago was that then? Looks like everyone's coming to you, Jeanette Pickering and Pixie. Hope you've got enough cake.
Sheffield's become the hub.
Yeah. Well, it's only an hour and 40 minutes ago, isn't it? You know, and I mean, Pixie lives right near Bramall Lane. You know, so I mean, it's on the way, isn't it? Literally, yeah. You know, and I mean, they are such a welcoming couple. You know, the only person who they don't allow in now is me, because they lock the door if they see me coming. Don't you, Jeanette? You lock the door now. 2 video. It's a damn. What's that? Damn flash. 1, 2 videos in one. Oh,
nice combo.
Yeah. So then, let's get back to this interview with you. You know, this is awkward because I don't know what questions. You know, because they haven't got much up on, or Steve hasn't got much up on his channel, and you know. So yeah, it seems you like filming at the Yardbirds, then, Kev.
Yes.
What type of groups or artists do you enjoy musically?
At heart, I'm an old punk.
Yeah.
But I like rock music. So I'm
move into frame. Come on.
Moved out of shot. Yeah, I like most things really. I mean, I even end up going to stuff I really positively dislike.
Yeah.
Because I like the atmosphere and I like live music.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I like lots of stuff really. But at heart, yeah, I'm an old punk really.
Yeah. And what about you, Stephen?
I like all sorts. Classic rock, I tend to prefer that more than anything else, but I do like indie rock as well. Bands like The View, The Kooks, Maccabees, The Enemy. They go quite far back, but I prefer them over any other sort of music, really.
See, they've lost me already because I'm into 50s music, you know. Sorry guys, you know, it's just at my age, you know, because you know I'm an old man, you know. Grey hair gives it all away, doesn't it, you know. I've heard about half of those. But yeah, so what type of other artists do you get on at the Yardbirds? Because I've never been in there.
Right, you'll have to come for a night out, Eagle.
Yeah.
We'll show you the ropes.
It's a bit of a mixture of tribute acts and original groups, most of which are probably unknown to most people, but that's part of the fun of it. I mean, discovering bands that you didn't know.
Yeah.
There's quite a few bands that I listen to a lot now that I'd never heard of before I saw them at the Yardbirds.
Yeah. Don Joyce asks, do they have music in the 50s? I think there has been a couple of 50s style ones.
Did they have music?
Yeah, did they have? Yes,
Oh,
of course
right.
they did.
Yeah.
Don.
Right.
Yeah, you know, there was Elvis round then, I think. Yeah, he was round in the beginning of the 50s, late 50s, yeah. Johnny Cash, yeah. Roy Orbison, you know. I mean, that
rib cages.
in those days, Don, you could hear what they were singing. You could hear every word. Whereas now, you know, they sing and I can't hear anything. You know, this modern music. You know, all right, I enjoy Steve's raps, Crimson Fantasy, his raps, but you know, I can't say the music of today is better. I think the 50s, 60s, and 70s and 80s was better music. So, what's your opinion on that, you two? Don't go out shot, Kev.
I like a lot of 50s music.
Yeah.
I mean, my taste in music was really quite broad, you know. I mean, from early sort of blues.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love blues. Yeah.
To modern music, modern rock bands certainly. Most of the stuff I listen to now, like I say, is stuff that you wouldn't hear on the radio, or certainly not very often anyway.
Yeah.
Just doesn't get played now. It's a different generation, but I still love a good live band. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think you could beat
Oh no, you can't beat a live band. But nowadays, you know, especially these arena tours, it's that expensive. So tribute acts. I love tribute acts. You know? I mean, I go to the auditorium occasionally to see tribute acts. I'm just going to say hello to Diva Dave D. Nice to have you in. Chuck Berry, yeah. Oh yeah, now you're going.
Oh yeah, definitely Chuck.
Definitely Chuck Berry. Yeah. Any others in there? I've checked your channel after the live stream. Yeah. After all, they're really getting the chat going on here. 16 still in. We're not doing bad, Steve. Yeah, I ain't beat your record yet because you had 23 in, I think, last Wednesday, didn't you?
I think I hit 29 maybe.
29, yeah, which is good. So now, if you don't know the Droners, Expat, it's a Drone Seekers channel now, on a Sunday night, because I'm doing promotional work for him, at 9 p.m. UK time, 10 p.m. Spanish time. That'll be, 9 p.m. is 4 p.m. Eastern time, isn't it?
It's 5 hours.
5 hours. Drone Seekers channel, Sean does a live stream every Sunday night. He didn't do last Sunday night because they were out with a Drone Seekers dinner, the Spanish Drone Seekers. I don't know whether Chris has got a Yorkshire Drone Seekers dinner to go to at all over the Christmas period or whatever, because if he hasn't mentioned anything, so I don't think they'll be having one. Are we joining the Cleethorpes Grimsby Drone Seekers? Are we creating?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, affiliated to the Drone Seekers channel.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know whether you've seen the
hoodies and
tops that they've got on. Yeah. Because I was thinking now, because there's Jade, there's you, there's me, there's Kev. Who else is there?
Andrew, but he don't fly a drone, but he's thinking about getting a Spark.
There's Chris Pegasus, there's Sai, who's in Hong Kong or Singapore now, until well into the new year. So there's quite a few of us, so we could get that going. So 15 thumbs up. How many thumbs down have I got done? Because I'm not seeing on my live stream, you know.
0.
Oh, hell, I'm doing well.
But this seems a little bit not up to date, but it's
yeah.
alright.
Yeah,
I do have the stream running on here just to keep up with the chat on my bit here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright. We're all on one screen, you see, so we're sort of...
I did say go for a drink, but nothing's been said. Oh yeah, do you want to put it on me and refill your glasses, lads?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah.
I'll put that on Eagle for a sec and I will be back with drinks.
Steve's just going to go and fill these glasses up. You know, my coffee's gone, so I don't know whether if I mention it I might get a refill. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much, Lauren. You know, that's very good. Oh, there's Steve just gone out of view. Yeah. So, Kraggs. Hi everyone. Yeah. Why?
I just thought
yeah.
I'd post a comment.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it helps in the chat. Which way does that go? That way, is it?
You alright?
I was just going to bring him in.
Well, everyone's going out and leaving me now.
It's alright, we're back.
I'm just gonna.
That looks terrible.
They've all.
Me just drift past with all these bottles of spirits.
Look at this, see? They've got all this spirit. Wait a minute, I'm just going to turn the camera around. Look. Spice.
I'm not drinking.
He's not drinking. Pixie, you should have been here. It'd been great having a... I should have fetched me bigger tripod so I could put it on. And then, instead of looking up... Hello there, young boy. I've got the dog here next to me now. Down. Leave me alone. Oh. So, see, hello CCTV user. Nice to have you in. We've got 17 in. What's those things on the bottom again? Have I made it? Oh, look out. The stream's just gone down. We've got Random Live Productions in. Hello, Random Live. You can't have a go at my wallpaper tonight because I'm here. I'm on tour. I've started a new series. What's your tour schedule? Well, I've got Leicester to go to, I've got Wrexham to go to, I've got London to go to, I've got Barry and I've got Gail in London. Oh yeah, you know, Gail don't know anything about this. Gail, I'm doing Gramps on tour now. I'm coming round the UK at the moment, going to surprise people and do me Wednesday night or Tuesday night Time with Gramps series on the road.
I'll tell you what, the way this OBS has worked out is actually really good.
It is, yeah. So, Random Life Productions, what do you think to the OBS then? Setup?
It's very nice.
Hey?
I rigged it up in about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
From scratch.
And we worked out last night how to do Skype, didn't we?
Yes.
In 4 or 5 boxes.
So there's going to be big improvements
on
all of our streams. Now I am going to pass this knowledge on.
Yeah. Random, I'm not drinking tonight because I've driven here. Wait, what? When are you coming to London? Barry, I'm not going to tell you. Because if I tell you, you'll be out.
Yeah, it'll be a surprise.
And I want it to be a surprise. There's going to be a knock on the door. The film crew, because I'm going to get a crew together. My friend here, Steve, Anna, and Kev, you know. Kev's the sound man, Steve's the video man. No, I'll have them both as video men, and I'll have Lauren Orange as the sound people.
And OBS technical help.
And OBS technical help. I've just got my cup of coffee here, look at that. Being looked after here, and you know, the only thing is, at this house, we haven't got a baker. We haven't got a lemon drizzle. 3 Elgo cam links or a multi-capture card and OBS is all you need to do this. You don't need a capture card, CCTV user, or an Elgo.
Yeah, we figured it out last night on Skype, on screen share.
Yeah.
And Kevin, Eagle both watched me and we sort of ran through it. Through Skype you can actually mask out each person's webcam feed and then feed that into OBS, which is what we figured out last night. And that's going to be the new standard from now on. Yeah.
Really looks, no chance you knocking at my door, lad. No, Andy, not yet. Yes, on this one, CCTV user. We've got a C920 camera.
We've got an Advent 1080p camera, which is the one in the top right.
Yeah.
And then in the bottom left is my PS3 iCam. So there's a whole combination of equipment tonight, but it's all working very well, so that's all good.
Have you seen what Barry's put in? Pixie. Barry's going to get a camera outside his door with movement sensors so he can see when the eagle and his camera are out the door. I like that one, Chris.
What if we bring a bottle of JD?
Yeah, yeah, we'll fetch bottles out. Can you do us a favour and make Cheery Giggles the moderator as well?
Yeah, sure.
And CCTV user.
Yeah.
I don't mind how many blue wrenches I give out. Yeah, give Oz Beach Andy and Don Joyce one as well.
I'm on it.
Good, yeah.
Okay,
And
that's all done.
And what's random? I forgot to mention that I'm off to Cleethorpes when you're in London.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know what'll happen then? You'll bump into me. That's probably even worse.
Yeah. I'm in Sydney. Yeah, Cheery Giggles is in Sydney. So we could have a trip to Australia. I mean, you know, we've got Choppers Roll, we've got...
Australia doesn't exist.
Oh, save that for the tinfoil.
That's one.
My tinfoil hat's in the other room. You know, I thought I'll give it a miss tonight.
Oh, that's a lovely cup of coffee.
I've been making them since I was 8.
Yeah, it's just a shame that it ain't just got a nobble of Jack Daniels in, you know. Or a spinach.
I think it's hinted. It's hinted.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, not
So switching over to guest cam, Eaglevp isn't drinking, it's
I'm
official.
not. Well, it's just that I'm driving and I don't.
Whoa, Eagle!
Oh, that's half the bottle gone.
Whoa, we hammered it. Save some for us.
Yeah. Hello, Tina. Yeah, well, you're on the spice rum, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Spice rum and coke. It's okay, Pixie. I have a security door, and he has to press the button first for me to let him. Well, I am going to try and, you know, I won't come on the off chance. I will let the people know that I am going to come and see them. Hopefully they'll invite me in. If they don't, I don't know what I'm going to do. Food, forest, permaculture. Hello, nice to have you in the stream. I've got 19, it went back up to 20 just a minute ago, didn't it?
Did you notice how I tactically changed the camera so no one saw you pour that out?
Yeah. See, he's doing a grand job.
Ah.
Hello, Nico Poliski. Is that how you pronounce it?
Nikos Polski.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
Yeah.
I believe that's how you pronounce your name.
Yeah. And welcome to the Funhouse tonight. That's why I'm doing it on the road, because it's entirely different, because you can interact and really have a good time, you know. I mean, so that I'm going to tell you to bugger off and go to Barry's. Oh, thank you very much, Random. Yeah, it's nice when you've got friends who say that, innit? You know, honestly, I really thought Random was a special type of person. Now I've got to know her like this, you know. Well, what about going to Warrington then? Could I go to Warrington and meet up with, interview Baz and Bella again? I'm out. Random Life Productions. Bye, Andy. Who's gone? Oh, catch you again next. Oh, bye, Andy. I'll speak to Andy. Yeah, nice of you to be in. Bye, everyone. Take care. Tina's going as well. Oh, what's happened? Random out. Bella's out.
They don't want to be associated with a drunk. That's what's
up. Stephen Kev. Why do you think Random Life is saying that and Barry saying that about me? Because I've been an ideal guest, haven't I?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You would let.
You even walk me dog.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have me in again, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you're quite welcome to come to my abode as well. Yeah. See. And we are, and Jeanette's out as well, so we can't even go over to Sheffield now.
We'll track you down.
Yeah.
Mark my words.
So I just don't get these people. You know, I always thought Pixie and £10 a slice for a drizzle. Or Random Life Productions. Well, I've got an invitation to Wrexham, haven't I? Haven't we? Yeah, you know. At least Matt says we can go over to.
That is locked down. That is now.
Yeah. So Wrexham looks to be the first encounter sometime in January or the beginning of February. It's like a gypsy now just needs a caravan. Yeah. Well, we've got the car. We can sleep in the car. Only if you have a DJ with. Oh, so we can go as long as you've got Jack Daniels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't mind doing that.
We're always packing.
Yeah. So I must ask Steve. I must ask. Are you working New Year's Eve?
Yes.
Oh. Because we're doing a live stream New Year's Eve. What we usually start on one channel, then go over to another channel, then we let the New Year on another channel, and then we want to keep on going this year till 5 o'clock in the morning, so Crimson can finish up with the New Year in Canada at 5 o'clock in the morning.
That sounds really good. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, I am at work, but whenever I do get a chance, it will be after midnight in the UK.
Yeah.
I will go on and check everyone's stream, so I'm sure there'll be a few people streaming. Some of the people I follow regularly in the streams, and I will, say Happy New Year to you all.
And hello, DJM Films, Dennis. Nice of you here, Dennis. I'm just going to tell you, I might be doing a Gramps on tour at your home in the new year, if that's all right with you. All the others have told me I can't go now.
Hello, DJM Films. I hope you're all right, mate.
Yeah, he's. I don't know what Dennis has got in store for the new year, but hopefully he's got some more productions.
I'll tell you what, DGM Films videos are top notch. I'm not kidding. Every single one that I've watched has been absolutely pro.
That coffee is superb.
Let's just switch to Eagle for a minute while he enjoys his coffee.
Well, I'm getting a bit red in here. It's Rudolph.
10 or 15 to 20 people.
Is the heating still on?
It is, and it's warm.
It's nice.
But,
is anyone too warm?
We're all right. It's just that I don't know whether you watched this morning with no, not this morning. 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock time. With Piers Morgan. Yeah, Good Morning Britain. He was having the sweats. I felt sorry for him. Now I know what he was like. Shall I take my shirt off? No. What's that?
Eagle.
Dennis, if Eagle comes round, pretend to be out, laughs out loud. Now, Dennis, you're a good friend, I hope. Don't take any notice of those in the stream because it'll be a laugh. Keith will get pulled over with drinking coffee. Yeah, I will do, Chris, definitely.
Just tell them it's Irish coffee, they'll be alright with that.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking, so we've had music. What type of films do you both enjoy watching then? Are you into scary ones, sci-fi, Star Wars?
I like documentaries more than anything else.
Yeah.
David Attenborough's one. I know he don't do films necessarily, but
Over to you two.
Yeah.
I'm just directing.
Yeah. Eagle VP's directing me now. Okay. Films necessarily. I don't watch a lot of TV. I spend a lot of time on YouTube, as a lot of people in the chat will know. Jeanette Pickering, I'm always in a live stream talking about crab sticks and beetroot. And I was telling her one time about I was like really, really poor, and essentially I came home and the fridge had literally like crab sticks, and in the cupboard there was some beetroot, so I put it on a plate, and the crab sticks soaked up all the beetroot juice, and the crab sticks went bright purple, and there was really vinegary crab sticks, and since then I've just rolled with it in the chat. Pixie's channel I often drop into as well. I am diverting away from the film question. I do like the Rocky films. The Rocky films especially I do like. I like films where they're made before mobile phones came out and the internet was widespread, because now with a lot of films it is based on sort of like, so and so said something on social media and things like that. And I prefer it more when it was like like back to reality, if you know what I mean. You know, you can spend a lot of time on YouTube, but sometimes you do need to just go outside, don't you, and get some fresh air.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know. Not until the stream's over, by the way.
Yeah.
just thought I'd put that in there. Yeah.
And what about you, Kev, then? What type of films do you enjoy?
I like a big old movie. You know what I mean? I like something that's worth going to the cinema to see.
Yeah.
I like comedy as well. I do like documentaries. I like a lot of Second World War documentaries. That's my thing at the moment. I think. But I like lots of things. But I like things that are, like I say, that are big. Yeah.
You mean like Apocalypse Now?
Well,
I just thought I'd throw that in there because that is one of my favourite.
That would be a good example, but I've never actually seen it.
Oh right.
I mean, it's one of those that's escaped me so far.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Apocalypse Now,
Brilliant
film.
Yeah.
Not until you've seen Apocalypse Now.
So when you watch a film, then do you look at the pace of it, the camera angles and the pace of the film to learn a bit more about the craft of filmmaking? Because the one that I always took was Psycho, where in the shower scene, the different camera angles in that, in what, a minute of footage, the various camera angles, and I think, I'd love to create a film like Dennis does, because I'd love to get together, and that's what this YouTube community is all about. If you can find people who are creative, who want to get into filmmaking, we all help each other, because these films aren't created by one person. They've got many people involved. It's like doing documentaries. It's far easier if you get a team of fellow creators involved, and we all help each other out, because it's like I've said, I've got the Osmo DJI Osmo Mobile 2, I've got another camera, 4K camera, and I've told you both, if you ever want to use them, they're there, because I mean, I've got 4 cameras. There's no way can I use 4 cameras all the time. So when you're out on your travels, if you're going out on a Wednesday or Tuesday and you want it, you just give me a ring and I'll deliver it down here, and you can use them, So and that's what it's all about. It's working together. Hello, Emma McCallum. She's in. Oh, and we've got Brad at BTTD. Nice to see you in, Brad. As you can see, it's Gramps on tour. I'm coming to Bristol. We'll go down to Brad's at Bristol. And we'll do it. I'll do an interview with Brad again in his own home in the kitchen. Because his studio is a kitchen. And I've interviewed him, You're right there, Keith. I need a team for my ideas. Random Life Productions, you definitely do need a team for your productions, because the more you get involved, I mean, I don't know whether you know, Random Life's got that many projects on the go now. I don't know how she's going to keep up with things, But the one I'm looking forward to is the one with Mutton Style. When Mutton Style, Random Life's going to give her £100 to go shopping for her to see, So I'm looking to see what the final, what the clothes she buys her, it'd be that is going to be epic. And she did a collab with Bella on Monday, both videos up. That was brilliant. That was, So if you don't support Random Life Productions, go over and support Random Life Productions. But it's working together, as I've said. If you work together with fellow creators who live locally or whatever, or you can get together over a weekend or midweek, and then your videos, filming and being creative will improve, because you haven't just got one input, you might have 3, 4, 5. And it's like Steve here, that your videos in the short time that I've known you have improved, because you are now getting, besides just doing drone videos, you are getting into the vlog type of style with video, with drone footage. You have got into live streaming now, which definitely makes a difference to your channel, doesn't it? Because people get to know you. And it's not like me, because they all dislike me in the chat, and there's nothing I can do about that. But if you've got a nice personality and they do enjoy your personality, people come back to you because it's you as a person that sells your channel. You know, and I've always said, people buy off friends, or people, if you make a friend instantly with the people in the chat, they'll come back and they'll support your channel. If you don't make a friend of them, then that's it. It's like me when I used to door knock, because I used to door knock for fish rounds. I've door knocked on people who I don't even know, and I've been invited in for breakfast. I've had cups of coffee. I've been invited for dinner. You know, complete strangers, because within 30 seconds I've made a friend of them.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm confident in my own ability.
Yeah.
But you meet people who say no, so you just get on. You know, because people can either say yes or no to you, and if they say yeah, brilliant. If they say no, you just go thank you very much, and you walk on.
Well, this is what you were saying about like supporting the community and whatnot. Yeah. I mean, it was your drone review show where you actually featured me on there.
Yeah.
And then I got a whole load of subs from that. You know, good subscribers who I've become friends with and whatnot. And then through that, Canadian Drone Hub messaged on my video. So then I got, you know, to knowing Canadian Drone Hub, and they are really good, you know, doing live streams. They are like really good for the drone community, especially not just in Canada. I mean, people are like worldwide joining their streams, and then from there we've had many chats, we've met up, and through you I've met loads of people. Through the Canadian Drone Hub I've met loads of people, all good people, and obviously from our chats I've took your advice on board, I've took other people's advice on board. And obviously, without any of that, just that one feature from you, pretty much all of this won't be right now. So that goes to show, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And this is sort of like the point you was trying to make, you know. You know, support the community, message people, you know, watch the videos, and one of the main things that people sort of expect out of YouTube is to set up. Even if you're doing great videos, I'm not kidding, like professional style videos or anything, if you're not giving something back to the community, you won't get anywhere. You won't, because you do need to watch other people's videos, be on live streams, meet people. You know, that's the best advice I can give right now, because out of 10 years of doing YouTube channels, obviously the chili one, I mean, even to this day, after eating like 3 ghost chilies in one video, at the time that was like the most I'd ever seen in any video ever. And you know, Scotch bonnets, and you know, the world's hottest chili, Naga Vipers, and you know, even in the peak I had 50 subs after doing that for about a year and a half. You know, and it goes to show, you know, that now the video is what I do and whatnot. You know, I think I'm on like 560 subs or something. And I'd say most of them I've met people in live streams, or I've visited someone's channel like on a recommendation and whatnot. And that is the best way to grow, when you're giving something back. Don't expect to just sub to somebody and they'll sub you back and then you'll get anything out of that. You know, sub for sub doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
It is completely broken. And now YouTube, with this page that they're on about, is going to start cracking down on that and actually flushing all them, you know, I don't like the term dead subs, but inactive subs, they are going to go, you know, unless you are interacting, or they're interacting with you, you know.
I'm just going to say hello to Cardosa Media, welcome. Who else did I see? Good night, Tony. Cardosa. Alexander Smith, hello. Sorry I haven't said that. Hello to you. Random Life, we understand if you're working, you cannot visit all these channels. Even I can't. I mean, I've got over, 1,000 or 1,200, I think, subscribers who I subscribe to, and you just cannot get round to all those channels. But you try to get, you know, around as many as you can in a period of time. I usually say a 3-month period. If you go and have a look at one of the videos and make a comment on, and that's it. if you want comment in the way too, yeah. You know, and when are you coming to Bristol and where? Brad, it'll be sometime, I would say, after March. If it's all right, if you're going to lock the door on me, just tell me and I won't bother coming to Bristol. But, you know, I just thought I'll take this on tour. It's slightly different. I'll fetch my computer with my OBS set up and we can have an evening in, you know, get a Chinese or Italian or whatever. Because, you know, or get the drinks in, I don't mind, but I know you don't drink. Oh, I see, I can meet up with you. No, I don't meet up with you, Brad. I come to your house. That's what I mean. It's touring, it's going into somebody's house and doing me interviews in their homes. Instead of doing it live in different locations on the net, I actually come and meet up with you. And then, if you don't like me, you chuck me out. Don't you? You know, it's as simple as that. But at least we'll have a good time because you enjoyed this tonight. And
I'm having a great time.
Yeah. At least we're not bored. I mean, you might be bored with me, but with these two fellas in the house, you know. So now we're going to get down to Kev. How did you meet your lovely wife? This is going back a few years. I think. How long you been married?
Nearly 30 years, isn't it? 30 years next year.
He remembered there, Angie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Work it out.
Yeah. So what you got in mind for the 30th anniversary? Are you going to take her anywhere special?
I hope so, but I haven't got anything in mind just yet.
Yeah.
Hope we'll do something.
Yeah. Then be mental. Does that sound interesting, Ange? Yeah.
Well, maybe we could do the.
Oh, chaotic Wales in.
Yeah, Denby Asylum.
I'm bored with everyone. Laughs out loud. Oh, thank you, chaotic world. Sorry, it's boring. You know, I'm trying my best here. I know, you know. I better get back to it so I can get home at a reasonable time. Have a good night. Cheers, Cardosa Media.
Farewell, Cardosa.
Yeah, thanks a lot for coming in. Yeah, so sorry about that. Carry on with.
It sounds a bit lame, but I met her through my mum.
Change camera.
Ange isn't from Grimsby. She is from Nottingham originally.
Yeah.
Well, sort of in Ashfield, I think you were born, weren't you? And she worked in a place, a hotel in Cromford, which my mum went to regularly.
Yeah.
And, long story short, it was through my mum. I ended up going and meeting her, and I think we got married about 2 or 3 years after that, didn't we? 2 years after that.
Yeah, and could you tell us, Kev, then, has it been plain sailing for 30 years?
Yes. Honestly, I think it has. I mean, certainly with us, I mean, life hasn't always been great.
No,
But our marriage has been,
Oh, that's nice, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, really pleased. So, are you having a special meal or anything? Because me, Steve and Lauren would like to know, because we might get invited then.
Well, you might well get invited.
Yeah. You know, I'm cheeky. Well, if you don't ask, you don't get.
You might well do. I hope it'd be nice to do something.
Yeah.
You know, something maybe, because we didn't for our 25th, did we? So it'd be nice to do something for our 30th.
Yeah. Oh, great. Oh,
so,
you know. I mean, you don't have to invite me. I mean, that's only just kidding, you know. But I mean, I always ask.
You might well get an invite.
Yeah. I'll fetch the camera. I'll do the video. Yeah. I'll stay off the booze. Now then, Steve, how did you and Lauren meet? Oh no! Instead of asking Steve, I'll ask Lauren. Although the camera's not on her, you can hear
her. Well, I was at my mate's house. And I bought a case of Carlin and we were sat in a bedroom, and then she went, "It's a free night at the Airbase to get in, do you want to come?" And I was like, "I can't be bothered." I was like, "Can't we just stay in and do whatever?" And then about half an hour later I went, "Oh fuck it, come on then, we'll go to the Airbase." And then I walked in and I saw Steve, well actually he noticed me first, and I saw Steve behind the bar and I was like, "Oh, that's cute," you know, plus he's got a beard and long hair and everything like that, so. And then he stalked me, didn't you, babe, for about an hour. And then he saw me, sat outside talking to Laura, and he came along and just went, hello, do you fancy a shot? Do you want to come back to mine? And that was it.
Whoa,
Like-
you was a quick worker, Steve.
There was no flirting or out
Smooth
like
operator. No,
that. So,
Yeah.
we've been together for about 3 years now.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
straight
nice.
to the point.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
is Angie, this is Kev's wife there, as you can see. So how's that? Back to me then. That's it. I just thought I'd show you the two young ladies in the house that are keeping us in check. I'm Mr. and Mrs. P. Snap. I'm from Sutton in Ashfield originally. Oh, Jeanette's from Sutton. You know, oh, I didn't know that. Lived on York Street opposite Asda's. Do you know where Asda's is in York Street?
That's to Angie,
Yeah.
I believe.
No. Keep the camera on the ladies, laughs out loud. Oh, yeah, well, they are a lot better looking than me, Chris. I really, I do understand that. So then, from your point of view then, Steve, you seemed a very quick worker there with what Lauren said. So, was it love at first sight? Or was you clouded with a drink?
A combination of many things, really.
Yeah.
You know, love at first sight, you know, I'm not entirely sure if that exists. You know, infatuation can come into it a fair bit, and obviously you know, raw sexual urges.
Was that it?
You know, I thought, shall I say that? Yeah, I'll say it.
Yeah. So that it was lust then, really.
Yeah, but lust can turn to love, can't it?
Yeah. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, yeah. First sight, you look at a young lady and you think, yeah, I'd like to. Shut up, Keith. It's the bad boy coming out. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry about this. Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and as Lauren said, you've been together for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to ask now. Why don't you put the question to her yet?
I don't 100% believe in marriage.
Yeah.
In its traditional sense, but me and Lauren did have like our own little ceremony, so she is like my wife, if you know.
Yeah. Well, she is. She's a common law wife as well, but you know, I mean,
you know, without a big flashy ceremony or anything like that, it's not necessary. I don't believe, I think that. I think it's my view. Plus, it's quite a modern view as well. In terms of relationships and whatnot. You know, you don't necessarily need a ring or a ceremony and all things like that.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you are committed, and as long as you know you do stick to you know being committed to the relationship, then you know.
I fully agree.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to turn the camera around again because I'm going to ask the ladies again.
Here we go.
Is it gone round? Yes. Lauren, could you tell me
Keep it going.
Steve's bad points, please, if he's got
Ooh.
any?
He
It'll be a
hasn't.
long list.
No, he hasn't.
How
he
long
hasn't
you got?
any. Before I met Steve, I was bringing up my ex-boyfriend's daughter for about 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And at the beginning with him, it was fine, and then he just changed, and I just didn't like the way it went. So obviously we ended things. With Steve, he hasn't really got any bad points. He can come in as drunk as he wants. And, you know, don't matter what time in the morning he rolls in, just as long as I know that he's safe and is alive. But he's not abusive. He doesn't scream, he doesn't shout, he doesn't come in and kicking off all out like that. He's got no bad points really at all.
I come back and I'm like, where's my effing tea?
You know, it's nothing like that. It's in my eyes, it's perfect in every way.
Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear
First
that?
time I've heard that.
Yeah. Now, Angie's up there. About Kev. This is nice. This is very unusual to do things like this.
What I've got to say, what are your good points?
What his good and bad points are? Because after that, what Lauren said, you know, I mean, Mr. Perfect.
You've got a lot to live up to.
Yeah.
But he's always been able to make me laugh. And I think sometimes in life things are really hard and you need to be with somebody that can Do you know what I mean? Even if you're having a bad day, if you're with somebody that can make you laugh, it makes everything okay. But, I think that's it.
All right.
So back to you then, Kev.
Yes.
What's Angie's good points and bad points from your point of view?
I don't think Angie's got any bad points, not as far as I'm concerned. Just, I mean, apart from the fact that we love each other, we're really, really good friends. You know, and many years. I mean, we didn't have much of a social life, so we spent a lot of time together. And that was fine. We, you know, like I say, we've always got on really well.
Yeah. Because when you retire and you're in each other's pocket 24 hours a day, do you think that will make a difference?
That'll be good, won't it?
I think it'll be good. Yeah. It'll be better.
Yeah. Agreed. You know.
Yeah.
As long as you've got your own space and you've got your own interest.
Yeah.
Then that's what I've found, that if you've got your own interest and you've got something to talk about now.
Well, we have, but we tend to share our interests a lot, you know.
Yeah, because I mean, she comes out with you.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you've never seen me at Yardbirds without Angie, have you? You know, I mean, that's.
No, you are part and parcel.
And I like the fact that we share that. You know.
Which is good.
It's not just sort of me going out for a few drinks.
I'm sorry I missed out saying goodbye to Gail. Appreciate you coming in, Gail, if you're still listening. And hello, wee Bob. I've not been around recently, been taking a step back from YouTube. Oh, that's okay, wee Bob. That's brilliant. So, so it's been friends then, really, Kev.
I think that's an important part,
makes for a long and happy marriage.
Yeah.
Because me and my wife are the best of friends.
Yeah.
You know, but the biggest thing I learned through 40 years of being with her is always to say, I'm sorry, love, she's always right. Agreed?
Yeah.
You don't think that though, do you?
No, I don't necessarily agree with that.
Yeah. Well, I've learnt that lesson, you know.
Yeah.
I always say sorry, even if I'm not in the wrong.
I think agree to disagree is probably
yeah. Because I mean, she doesn't like me on YouTube, you know.
Right.
Because, like Steve said earlier on, that YouTube can take over your life, but it's my hobby. It's something I enjoy. But she can't see that, you know, because the problem with my wife is that, no disrespect to her, she hasn't got, you know, she used to knit, now she doesn't, because her eyesight's not that good. So when she comes round, you know, when we're together, she just sits in the chair and she expects me to watch the TV, whereas I want to do things on YouTube, and it causes a few problems, you know. I mean, we don't fall out, but she goes, oh, you've been on that 3 or 4 hours, so I'll give and take. So that's what I usually do. And then I give in and I say, okay, then that's it. I'm not putting the computer on anymore. I'm not putting the iPad on anymore. But it's nice when you've got the same interest. Yeah. You know, because it does make it hard to do YouTube. For me, when she hasn't got the same interest. So, you know, when I look at people like Steve and Lauren and you and Ange, that because you've got a similar interest, it makes it a lot better. We're seeing my wife, when I used to do weddings and so forth, she wouldn't come in. She used to sit in the car for 6 to 8 hours. Wow. Whereas I filmed, and her reason was, well, I don't know anybody. But if she'd have come in with me, she would have met people, and you get to know people, you know. But she wouldn't. She used to sit out in the car, and I used to think, used to make me feel awkward because she was sat outside, and no end of time she got invited in, but she wouldn't come in. Yeah. You know, and that's just a thing, you know. So how many we got in? We've still got 18. Bye, Barry. Oh, is Barry gone? Yeah. So don't forget, Barry. Keep look out on the camera. When you see me coming, lock me out, definitely. So what's the time? Because
25 past 10.
Yeah. So I've been on about an hour and 25 minutes. Yeah. So I appreciate everybody being in the chat. Thank you all for coming in. When you bring in the JD. Oh, Pixie's just asked you.
It'll be in January or February sometime.
Yeah, and we'll, if we've all got an invite, then don't forget to come. We will fetch that. Hiya, Brent. So I've still got 17 in, and I don't like finishing the stream when we've got 17.
Let's keep it going, mate. Keep it going.
Keep it going then. So it's just that I've got to think of questions now because I haven't got me. I've got over 200 questions at home, and I didn't fetch them. Talking about anything and everything. So okay then, and I don't usually do this. What's your opinion on the UK coming out of Europe? And I'm not getting into politics, but I just want a quick opinion.
Well, that is quite political.
Yeah. It is an interesting one.
I don't do politics, but what about Brexit?
Yeah. Okay then. We'll get away from politics then. We'll get on about global warming then. What's your opinion on global warming? Do you think it is happening, or do you agree with Trump and say that it don't happen?
Certainly don't agree with Trump. Global warming, it is interesting this, because I certainly don't think there's any doubt that it's happening.
Yeah.
It's how much we're responsible for it, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think it's happening anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're helping. Maybe is the best way to put it.
There we go.
And he's back.
And I'm back.
There we go. Almost there.
Just got to put the camera up. Oh, wait a minute. A little bit. Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. I hope you had it on the right one. Yeah, sorry about that interruption.
Well, that's it really. I think I don't know enough about it, but certainly I don't think there's any doubt it's happening. And I'm torn as to how much we're to blame for it or not.
I think this should be saved for a tinfoil hat stream.
Probably.
Yeah, well, that's why I thought I'd fetch it up now, Steve.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's certainly what we can talk again, isn't it?
Just if we're talking in a
General
sense, global warming relates to CO2 in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Specifically, the higher atmosphere, which is called the greenhouse layer. CO2 in that layer of the atmosphere that they're talking about is around 0.2%, and the most CO2 created on Earth in terms of percentages, 50% of the world's CO2 is created by volcanoes, right? Funnily enough, right? There's probably a lot of other chemicals and pollutants that go into it, but CO2 is the driving factor of global warming. But then obviously you've got animal life, dying vegetation, things like that. And when you actually work it out in terms of all the heavy industry and whatnot, people they don't take up that much space in terms of the world. There is still large amounts of rainforests and everything. Don't get me wrong, I don't like creating big fires or anything like that. But I don't think that human activity plays as much of a part as it's made out to be. They say, switch your light bulb off, every time you're not in the room. Compared to what some big companies do, that light bulb equals nothing, like the most minuscule percentage to the point, thousands of a percent, So it's like, we're told to turn off light bulbs whenever we're not in rooms, but then there's huge industries that do
ban volcanoes now.
Hello, Rob Brandon. Nice to have you in.
Make volcanoes great again.
Yeah. That is something I've always wanted to do. Go up an active volcano. I'd love to go to Hawaii and see active volcanoes. Because besides causing damage, they also create life.
Yes.
With the magma that's left out, when it's gone down and everything. Yeah. Most fertile soil going, really, when you look at it. It's like what's happened in America, California. All those forests destroyed, and yet it creates new life because new vegetation comes back, new trees come back. All right, it takes time, but it does. So, hi Jeanette, hi Baz. I appreciate you all staying in on this. We've still got 18 viewers according to this. And so we've done global warming then.
All right, not political,
No,
remember?
no. What about transport? Do you think people should give up the cars and go on public transport then? Because
Not until it's a lot better than it is.
yeah. Well, that's what
it's
I
all
would
very
say.
well trying to convince us to go on public transport, but it needs to be a lot better than it is now.
Yeah. I agree on that.
Or else people just aren't going to do it. I
No.
certainly won't.
Yeah. Because I'm planning in another 2 years when I'm 70 to
Yeah.
pack in driving and use public transport because there's no pleasure in driving now. There's too many
Idiots on the road. Teenagers.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Lauren. Yeah, because
Teenagers and young boys.
yeah, like the other night, I was going down Ladysmith Road. I was doing 30, and somebody overtook me on side of the bollards near Lidl's.
Right.
You know, and he must have been doing 60, 70.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody had stepped out on the road, they've got no chance at 70 mile an hour.
This was the exact same thing last night.
It was one. It was with an Audi
Outside that
driver
window
and a
that was
Mercedes
pointing
driver.
at the girls, outside there is probably one of the busiest roads in Grimsby.
Yeah.
There's no speed bumps or anything like that, but it is like where the motorway comes into Grimsby, it goes, whatever, and there's one or two roads you can go in from roundabouts into the estates and everything. But that road there is like the road to Cleethorpes from the motorway. And last night we were just walking back, weren't we, from the shop?
Yeah.
And literally 2 cars in each lane, one in the bus lane, one in the main lane. It was just like a 2-lane road. Came flying past at what? I said to you at the time, I was like, that's got to be 60, 70 mile an hour right there. Because you could hear them coming, couldn't you? And it was just like, whoa, almost like blew me hat off. They was going that quick. I'm not kidding, but I mean, around Christmas. But you know what I mean, around Christmas, that's not a good thing to do, is it? Because people have a good drink around Christmas. They're not driving.
Yeah.
And it's like they could stumble out into the road.
Yeah.
And there's speed limits for a reason.
Yeah. So
no matter where you're going, you can't be in that much of a rush that you need to endanger people's lives.
Yeah. I'm just going to say hello to Darwin Droning and also Englishman in Malta. Hello there, Steve and Richard, I think. Yeah, Rich. Yeah. So welcome. Good evening to you both. And the interview has been going on now for about an hour and a half. Still got 19 viewers. How was the steak and roast veg, Rob? Did you have the pepper sauce with it? Oh, cool. Now, yeah, I love a steak. That's a good question. So, what type of food do you like then, Kev? If you were going out for a meal,
Not healthy food.
Yeah.
On the whole.
Where would you take them?
Meat. Especially when I've been out at night, I do sometimes get the meat.
Yeah.
You can't beat a kebab.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, I love a kebab.
At that time.
Lots of chili sauce.
And I do like a steak.
Yeah.
And I like a fry up.
Yeah.
So all the things that we're not supposed to eat, basically,
yeah.
They're the things I really like.
Yeah. And what about you, Steve?
I also like meat. Right. I do love takeaways. I'm a bit of a baddie for takeaways. I do love cooking myself as well, but takeaways are just that easy luxury, aren't they?
Yeah,
You're on the phone. All you have to do in that time is basically listen for the door.
Yeah.
And you can do anything else. When I used to love cooking all the time. I used to cook everything. Now I think, well, I'll just ring a takeaway, and you get DIY pizzas and kebabs, you sort of just tell them what you want, and they bring it round. Like last night, for example, was on that Skype call.
Cake.
That's a good one, Jeanette. I like that.
Well done.
Yeah, I like that especially. Yeah, and I am a fan of cake. But when it comes to actually cooking and whatnot, it's so easy to get stuck in that sort of takeaway rut.
Yeah.
The way you just think that, oh, I'll just have a takeaway. I mean, we went to Aldi's last night, didn't we, babe?
Yeah.
And we was walking round, and I said as we was walking round, I was like, well,
I don't like
you know, they seem to have replaced everything like wholesome in Aldi's with Christmas stuff, Christmas food and pigs in blankets, and it was just like, I don't even know what I fancy anymore. And my missus went, do you want to order a Chinese? And it was like, yeah, all right. You know, and it's just so easy to do that when, you know, there is salads. There is salad. You make a salad if you want in Aldi's. It's so easy. You know, you've got bags of spuds and everything, but you think, no, I'll just have it. The Chinese, you know, and that's it. But I do love meat. And I'm going to say this in the nicest of ways. I do have a few vegan acquaintances and whatnot, and sometimes they do get a little bit preachy, if I'm honest, about veganism.
Yeah.
Did they let you know they were vegans?
They let me know.
I thought so.
They let me know very much how much they was vegan and about animal cruelty and everything like that. And I'm saying it really blasé sort of thing. But the thing is, you know, the human teeth are made for eating nuts and seeds and things like that. But if you don't have that sort of meat protein in your diet, you do get ill. So through evolution, people have evolved to eat meat.
Yeah.
So you do need that sort of animal protein, whichever way you want to look at it.
Yeah. So what is your favourite meat then? Steak, pork, lamb, chicken, turkey?
I do love some really tender lamb.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I also love beef
Yeah.
and pork chops, and I am a sucker for bacon as well.
Oh yeah. That's one thing I enjoy. A nice English fry up in the morning.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry
know-
to all the vegans watching. I'm not talking anyone's specific names, but most vegans that I know do get quite preachy.
Gee, oh yeah. So, yeah. I know quite a few. Yeah. I'm
And
just
no specifics, but you know
I think
that's just my experience. You know.
I couldn't even be vegan.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
So
No.
I could not give up eggs and butter. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
ice cream. Can you imagine not having ice cream? Oh,
I have a friend,
strawberry
and
ice cream.
she's Presbyterian,
Yeah.
which means that she doesn't eat like meat, but she does eat fish
Yeah.
and seafood.
Yeah.
And one night, I was just trying to define, you know, so why are fish okay to eat, and why is squid and prawns alright to eat, but say something like chicken isn't alright to eat? And we had a long discussion about it, and many times she couldn't answer the question. But I think most vegans or people of any sort of like on their own self-imposed diet will have to accept that they do need that sort of meat protein from somewhere. And I think in the back of the minds, that's where it needs to come from, you know,
Yeah.
that protein.
Yeah. Lobster and crab in Winkles.
Yeah.
Laughs out loud. Medium rare. Yeah, I like mine medium rare.
Or there's the good old crab sticks and beetroot.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
You never know when you're going to
Crab
need
sticks.
that.
So being from Grimsby, which used to be the largest fishing port in Europe, what type of fish do you enjoy?
Haddock.
Mm.
Yeah.
Anyone from Grimsby would choose
Yeah,
haddock over
yeah.
cod any day.
Take,
Yeah.
yeah.
Even though my nickname's is Codex,
Yeah.
but we don't actually eat that much cod. It's
No,
all
no.
haddock.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is all haddock. Yeah, and it's always been the same here in Grimsby and Cleethorpes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know. So, what about fish cakes? Do you like fish cakes? Because I know certain people here, Pixie and Jeanette and Bella and Baz, do enjoy their fish cakes.
I do like fish cakes, yeah. I like homemade ones
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Um,
Have you tried a curry fish cake or a Thai fish cake?
I don't know if I've tried them. I don't think so.
Because
I probably would.
Trinity Fish Shop, the place,
Yeah.
Trinity Road, Cleethorpes, has just started making his own curry fish cakes and Thai fish cakes,
Oh, right.
and they are going very, very well. I tried them, and
Yeah.
tomorrow night between 4 and 6, Santa's outside the Spar shop in Trinity
Oh, right.
Road, and he's giving free samples away to try, you know. So, and he does a chili fish cake. He does the chili bomb,
There you go.
which is he uses the top spice in that, and that is red hot. Oh, gorgeous! Because I've tried them all, you know. So,
Shall I link in me chili eating channel right now?
I would.
so I just thought I'd mention that. So if you'd like to come down and try them, you're quite welcome, because I'll be there filming if the weather permitting. Can't beat a chippy or Sunday roast.
I'll tell you what, we love chippies, don't we, babe?
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
and our
You know.
Sunday roasts.
yeah. Yeah. See, this is it. So
And our early Christmas
a
dinners.
bit of everything, but I do like my drones. Yeah, Pixie's channel, since he got into droning, he has really, you know. So is there any advice you can give to Pixie as a droner?
As a droner just starting out.
Well, he's been droning for about 6 to 8 months, you know. I mean,
That's about how long I've been droning,
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
fair. Best advice is make sure you know the laws.
yeah,
Any footage you get where you don't know the laws, don't put it online. There's one great bit of advice. Also, learn some of the key shots. There's loads of videos on YouTube already about, you know, sort of like top 5, top 10 drone shots. And this is what I spoke to you about last night. You know, while I was setting up the stream. You know, you get like a rise and reveal. You slowly lift up
yeah,
as you roll the camera up.
yeah,
You get your panoramic as well. You also get like a strafe, and there's all different types of techniques for capturing good drone footage. I'd suggest looking them up and looking up sort of like failures of the specific drone that you've
Yeah.
got, because a lot of people think they get a drone, it'll perform 100% all the time. And I mean, do you know on that Stalingrad thing that we went to?
Yeah.
When I actually put the Mavic up, don't get me wrong, it wasn't a night flight, right? It was almost night flight. I could see it in the air. There's still a bit of lightness to the sky,
Yeah.
but the camera couldn't pick up anything.
No.
It was pitch black, and obviously you've had a preview of the video already. It's like so's Eagle as well.
Yeah.
But when you actually fly a Mavic in conditions that it's not used to, like somewhere where it is close to dark, most of the sensors don't work. So your eyes have to do what the drone can.
yeah,
Right?
agreed
I
on
mean, that's pretty good advice from me right now.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just going to say hello to Steve, the Yorkshire Drone Seekers. He's in, one of Chris's buddies, and a channel that we all follow closely. So I think I'm going to say thank you very much to Steve and Kev for a very entertaining night. And I'm going to close this Gramps on Tour live stream down, because we've been going for about an hour. I don't know what the time is. And I'm not like these two, an all-nighter, because I'm an old man. So I appreciate everybody coming in, and thank you for staying along in the live stream with us all. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night on Steve's channel, Aerial Views and Histories UK.
I'll put hello real quick for anybody who doesn't follow my channel. Tomorrow night I've got several really good guests. I'm going to be live streaming. One guy does urban exploration, another guy is new to droning, and quite new to YouTube, so there's going to be a lot to discuss there. And Eaglevp's on with me as well, and I mean that's going to be a good stream. Yeah.
So are you doing a stream tonight, Steve, as well, after this one? Are you going on for an hour or so?
No, straight after the stream I'm going to upload my latest video. It's already ready to go, so a lot of things we've talked about in terms of video making and drone footage are all featured in that video. A lot of it's on your advice.
Yeah.
Good advice.
Look out! Oh, he's taken my advice. I feel sorry for him.
So I've just put hello in the chat. So check my channel, and as soon as the stream's over, my video is going to go live, ready to go.
Can
So
you do us
just-
a favour, Steve?
Yeah.
Can you make Englishman in Malta a moderator as well, please?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so yeah,
And
please check the video of mine.
Yeah. So it's. So it's. Do you want to go on to me now, and then I can say.
Yeah.
So I appreciate Kev and Steve coming, allowing me into his home to conduct this live stream interview. I appreciate. I'd like to say thank you to Lauren and to Angie for coming in and allowing me again to ask their husbands some personal questions.
You're very welcome.
And I'd like to say thank you for your answers on it. So would I be welcome again?
Yeah, of course.
See, got nothing to be scared of, you lot. Yeah, nothing to be scared. If the eagle comes round, he'll be fetching the film crew.
Alright.
So, good night everybody, and thank you very much.
Farewell everybody.
Bye.